think I gotta get done with that. With them M&M's quick enough. Oh wait, my bad. Before you say anything, I gotta.
No. Before you say anything, let me explain why my expression was the way it was. Cause it had nothing to do with you at
I
all.
gotta put my, as you call it, my audio wear, my audio devices,
Yeah, external audio devices. May I
external
ask?
audio device.
May I interest you in a question, just real fast?
Ah, there it goes. Yes, you may, Devin Lee.
Since we kind of ran in the door real fast, didn't really get a chance to um say if like you're working out, clanging and banging as the Rock used to say back in the day, and say you get done doing that, and you walk out of your garage, and you just see a stranger just walk past with garbage in his hand, throwing garbage in your garbage. What would you do?
As I say, hey, what are you doing there? That's what that'd be my first thing, bro. What, bro? That'd be me. I wouldn't necessarily be like you. No,
See,
smash, like flip your. I feel like you'll flip your car. Damn it! Like I feel like that's you. Like
see,
what happened? What did you do?
my car was in the area, but that did not happen. So I was gonna react like you. I'm like, like, hey, I mean, good you're throwing garbage away, protecting the environment, but who are you? And that was my approach. But at the same moment, my mother's pulling in, so it's kind of like an awkward, like she like, who was you? So it starts getting from 800 to 1,000. Wait, that's not really a big interval, but you get the point. So long story short, it kind of got escalated, but we all good now. We just had
So
a misunderstanding.
so
He
you
was
kick
friends with the
somebody's
neighbor.
so you kick somebody's ass that was just throwing away garbage.
Well, no, I just had to just lay the law down. Just like, man, who
I
is you?
understand. Oh, see, there you go. Lay the law down. You was choking them out with your legs. Like you was
Too
like,
bad.
stop. Like,
I was look, I was Philip Brooks, man. I just choked somebody a little.
yeah, I just choked somebody a little. Just
No,
choke
but
somebody
no,
out a little bit.
there thankfully was no violence, and yeah, it was just a who the heck is you moment. So that's why I had the kind of stern face when we popped in, because I hadn't expressed that experience that I just had about 15 minutes ago.
I didn't even know this experience happened. We literally just started talking to each other like just now.
That's why I had to get it off my chest, and now the whole world know, and it is what it is.
Do I sound a whole lot better,
Yes.
bro? Man, screw you. First off, the reason why I say that is because first off, shout out to Stormer Braxton.
Let's
Let's
go.
fucking go. But then he says, "Sound is low, Izzy." See, I've been talking to Devin this whole time. Devin didn't even tell me.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even think about what you were saying because I had to get what's off my chest. No offense. It's no offense.
I
I
choked the
promise you.
guy out
No,
with my legs.
Cause
And
see,
you
this
didn't even
would
care
have
what I said. Like, it's,
been behind the scenes, but the scenes got in front. So yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna just wait. Oh, okay, I see now. Hold on. I see what's going on here. Give me a second. I see my levels here. If I just go to that's communications, audio. Okay. See, Devin just left me out here to fend for myself. Let's go. Hello. There you go. Oh, okay. Now I'm loud as hell. See, look at that. Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
makes
Devin,
sense. See, like I said, to me, you sound perfectly fine. You're gonna have to ask the audience.
see, you said no. That was earlier. Now there it goes. Yes, sir. Yeah. See, I had it connected to another audio source or audio output or input, whatever Devin put, whatever puts that Devin
Devin
was teaching
put.
us about earlier. Look. Oh, and by the way, Justin, what's good, fellas? He also says fixed. We got the boss, Justin. Look, and we're open. Look, we are live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I believe IG as well. If you guys want to hop in, just literally text in. Just literally type in, send the link. That's all you gotta do. Send the link. We sending it to you like right away. We might actually have an old friend pop in too as well. Devin remembers him. Devin remembers him a whole lot. You remember him? We were frying you.
Well, I got friends that'll fry you too. So I mean,
I got
it
friends
is
that'll
what it
fry
is.
you.
It is what it is. And they happen to have the same name as me. So
Well, look. Oh, come on now. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. But yeah, well, both of you, it's crazy because both of you guys are
Wait,
gonna have the same feeling, disappointment on
uh,
Sunday night.
really? Oh, really? No. I'll let you. I'll let you put the welcome mat on the floor.
I could just already see you like with the tissue. Whoa! You like this is going back to crying. Like you got to get that Cody entrance in. I know you. I know you.
You think you know me? No, I'm just kidding. I can't be
You
up,
think
man.
you know me? Here, I got you. Here's the thing though. Are you free this weekend in the morning?
I was gonna say, I'm like, man, man. No, this one. In the morning, I am not entirely sure. I have to let you know when I wake up. I ain't trying to be funny. I may have errands placed upon me, which I may have to do in the morning just to free up space for the real thing.
Hey man, say no more. First off,
Yeah.
two big things. Shout out to Farmer Braxton. Tags Josh Strong. He says join in on the fun. Like you see that right here. For those that care about my that I got Miles Morales, I got Cyborg, and I got Static. But look, yeah, that was just outside the point.
Dang,
But
no Black
look,
Panther, no Black Lightning.
this is a bigger
Okay.
this text outweighs every text right now. I'm sorry. This is serious. Send the link. Send the link. The boss is making his. Hold on. Farmer Braxton also goes, Devin needs to change his secret locations in the morning. That's facts.
Pretty
That's
much.
facts.
I ain't gonna lie. That's part of the process.
Let me see.
It's ever changing.
All right, Justin, I got you right here. I'm gonna send you the link real fast. Oh, what? It's the Justin, do us a huge if you could do us a huge favor and just send us your email through text. Through the link through the text. Oh no, never mind, I lied. DM us on Twitter because it'll show up on
information in front of
right, yeah. Put your personal information on YouTube where for the world to see. No, Justin, DM us your email account, and we could definitely send you the link with the quickness. I was gonna invite you, but there's no other way that it will let me send the invite besides email. So I was just like, so yeah, please don't listen to me. What I just told you to like.
Put your PIN number in the box.
Don't dox yourself. Just don't dox yourself. He's like, oh dang, I forgot my social security. Hold on. That's crazy. No, but yeah. Look, we really appreciate Justin. We haven't talked to Justin in a grip, and I can't wait for WrestleMania. But there was somebody that caused a whole lot of problems. A whole lot of problems. We mentioned his name earlier, Philip. Damn, what's his name? Philip Brooks. Oh crap. Oh crap. We have another email. It's finna get packed in here, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And look, hold on, as I'm sending the link right here, as I'm doing two things at once. Devin, look, man, CM Punk completely shook up the wrestling world as he, usually does, for better or for worse. But he talked about the Jack Perry incident. Well, first off, you could just tell me about your experience watching that interview with Phil Brooks, mainly because, man, he said a whole lot. And what was your favorite part? What stuck out to you the most?
I just don't understand like how he just crapped on the entire AEW like company. I'm just kidding. Those are the reactions after that brawl out, all out, whatever scrum. How he just crapped on everybody when he named who he was going after. But in his interview with Ariel Helwani, I think I said it right. I mean, he said everything that I won't speak for you entirely. I'll let you say what you said. But I said everything that he pretty much said. At All Out or All In, they need to go somewhere with this. At All In Wembley with the whole Jack Perry incident, I kind of figured, when he came out, remember we were pointing out like, yo, did you see how he was waving to the fans after the match? Like, this is it for him. And I'm like, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure before he like, Tony, I'm sick of fighting all these kids, man. I'm tired. I quit. I'm gonna just do this match with some more Joe because that's what I'm gonna do, and that's it. I'm done. I think everything right now is a joke because every time I tell you, hey, handle this, you don't want to do nothing. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie. Is it appropriate for him to just, front face lock somebody? Probably not. But at the same time, it shouldn't have gotten to that point to begin with. If you're gonna ask Tony Khan, who was the boss of this place, who puts his name on everything, he the booker, he clean the toilets, he do everything. But when you ask him to discipline some people that work in his company that he's giving a paycheck to, what do you want me to do? Be a boss. You ain't even got to do nothing. Do you have somebody else that can do it? I mean, granted, I know you're busy. That's why you would go, oh, let me talk to whoever, Brian Danielson. Give him a fine or something. Do something. You got to do something. If you're going to be I ain't going to say be a boss. In life, just do something. Don't just stand by.
Just do something.
Just do something. You already breathing. Just do another thing after that. Put your arm up or something. Do like The Rock.
Yeah. Do like The Rock. Look, I will also mention I could get myself in trouble potentially.
Well, so as soon as we
no, I'm saying as soon as we get the guest in, we got to go straight into the wrestling predictions. I just got a text message. My girlfriend's at work. She gets off a little early. She gets off a little earlier than usual. So I got a whole lot of time. I still got a whole lot of time. It's just as soon as my phone start ringing, I'm like, all right. Which is probably going to be around 5 o'clock, if anything. Which an hour to talk about wrestling, which will probably shift over to WrestleMania in about 6 minutes. But I just wanted to touch on this CM Punk interview because I thought it was really dope. Everything that he said, it was telling not only about AEW but about himself. About CM Punk himself. There were some things that he said that I disagreed with, but at the end of the day, I don't think he was wrong. I don't think he was wrong at all. Justin comes in. He said Tony needs to be willing to do things like a boss, which he is, and not expecting others to handle things. And I think what Justin is referring to is Adam Copeland. It was Adam Copeland and Dax Harwood. I keep almost calling them by their names. By the way, Drew McIntyre, he just came out and said, hey, if you don't know these guys personally, don't call wrestlers by their actual name. Devin, calling people Phil. I did it too. Calling him Phil. Well, he calls himself Phil, so it's just easy. It's just, but
I was Seth Rollins, Philly Phil.
Like I couldn't even imagine calling Triple H like Hunter. I'd just be like, or Paul.
Yeah.
I'd just be like Triple H.
Going, man, I'm rooting for Joe this weekend.
I'm like, excuse me, H. I have a question. But I freak out. But it's one of those things where it's just like, honestly, yeah, what Justin was referring to was like we said, Adam Copeland, Dax Harwood, they came out to defend the company during their promos during AEW and Dax a little bit after Dynamite. But when recently Tony Khan was just asked to comment about the CM Punk comments, and Tony Khan said, I think that's a really good question, but I'm just gonna refuse to comment on that. And that's stupid. You're ducking smoke, bro. CM Punk is literally annihilating you. Tony Khan, pick up, bro. Come on now, Tony Khan, you were just yelling at the fans. I was scared for my life. I was terrified, and he tried to yell at me, and he called me a clown. He tried to justify him firing CM Punk, which the CM Punk should have CM Punk have gotten fired. Yes, 100%. Do I think CM Punk is 100% right in the situation? Not at all. Not at all. But I do think he has a lot of damning points. And I don't really... But how do you feel about Cody Rhodes? Ariel Helwani is just like, hey, man, CM Punk said all this about Tony Khan not being a boss. And Cody Rhodes just said, hey, man, that's his assessment. My assessment is totally different. I love this place. Your thoughts?
That's exactly how those type of discussions should go. Granted, that was CM Punk's experience, which he had... Cody was about to be out the door by the time everything got heated over there with CM Punk and everything. So he can't really speak on that. In which he said, that's his assessment. He didn't sit there and go, well, he's, I don't understand. It must have been him. No, that's how we look at everything. We weren't there really. We just kind of take it from what we see and hear and make our own assessment. We're not going to say anybody else's assessment is wrong because that's your assessment.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the problems. That was one of the problems here that we're dealing with in this situation. Now, even going into all of this, I was getting multiple notifications that was approaching my brain. But also, I'm just throwing it out here. All links have been sent, so the smoke has been sent out. For those that are watching, for those that have asked for the link, it has been sent out. So yeah, well, and once you guys slide in, we'll just get right into WrestleMania. But like we said, man, Phil, CM Punk, CM Punk, and everything that he's done for AEW and WWE has been amazing. But we can't act like he was innocent either. You know, that dude was kind of a nut. He's a nut job. He's a nut job, but he cares about the business. So that's one thing that you really gotta love. Any other thoughts of CM Punk on this interview?
No,
Scathing interview.
because he said everything I kind of already knew, except for I didn't know he had told Tony to let him go before all that happened, before Collision and everything, because he already knew just separating the shows wasn't gonna work. They was gonna have to be in the same building eventually for a pay-per-view, unless you're gonna do split pay-per-views like Raw and SmackDown did back in the Heat day.
I had a conversation on my show earlier, iOS and on Sports, but I had a talk on my show about. Yeah, I was talking about Triple H. Triple H has really said something that was damning to me, and I wanted to get your thoughts before we get into WrestleMania. But and that's my last time saying that because we are getting to it after I ask this question. But Triple H, well, hell, I'm over here trying to beat around the bush and say it. We can hear from the man himself.
I'll put on the video.
You heard that?
Balls.
You heard that?
Bro, like my headphones was like.
You heard that? Your headphones was like, it's about to go down. Like it was like this stream just changed instantly.
It felt like
Because
when The
we
Rock
have
come out.
the balls joining us. Man, how are you doing today?
Man, I am good. How the hell are you guys doing?
Oh man. We are doing amazing. Well, I can't speak.
It's
I'm
been
doing
far
amazing.
too long, right?
I'm all over the place.
Far too long. Now, I do want to ask you guys a quick question before we get into this, because this was something that, like I said, it was really telling to me. But we're not really looking primarily at what Triple H is saying towards AEW, because a lot of us do believe he's sneak dissing in this matter. But just looking at this right here. Can you guys see this by chance?
Yes.
Okay, so here's Triple H on the Pat McAfee show, and he's talking about signing, he's just talking about signing free agent wrestlers and just how it is nowadays.
It's a different game. It's a different world. If they're not here to be all in on this, like when I see people that come out of, trying to make it, and then they pick the job where they go, well, they work less, the schedule's lighter. All right, then I'm glad I didn't get you. Okay. Because if you're not in it for the grind, at that point early in your career, you have no business being here.
Okay, so
it's a different game. It's a different world.
Just real quick. Okay, Hunter, I get it. So you guys' thoughts. Justin, I'm gonna start off with you. Devin, you can follow right after. Justin, your thoughts on just that take request.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you can clearly understand that we don't need to be like just hiring people that could be like, I only work on a certain day basis and that's about it. Like, we'd have another Roman Reigns at this point. Like, it's a little too much. Just a little too much. Like, people go to these shows to see more like the talent show up. And it's like, if you don't get the talent showing up, why the hell did you just waste all your time throwing money at them to be like, all right, listen, I understand you wanted to come work here and this is your thing here, but, you're going to have to be on this schedule and not, your own personal schedule kind of thing.
Right. And Devin, your thoughts?
No, I definitely agree. It's like what he said. It's like what key point to me was when he said at this point in your career. Like, I don't know if he was kind of maybe mentioning like if you're, not like 10, 20 years into it and you're like maybe in your fifth year, like, yeah, I only work on Thursday. So, I want to be able to go back and forth to home. I can see that being an issue because it's like, well, dang, you really didn't get your feet wet. You're not really a tenure here to be saying, oh, I'm going to be doing this and doing that. That's the only reason why I'll defend Roman's part-time most of the time. I'm like, he was full-time for about 10 years. I said, all right. That's the only reason why I defend it. Because I mean, it's not like this is his third year and he's like, all right, I ain't showing up until I feel like it. But no, I agree with Triple H's what he said, because I mean that's the WWE mindset. What all the house shows they do, on top of traveling around for the weekly television shows and then the pay-per-views or PLEs. I forgot.
I'm not gonna justify what you said about Roman, but I will agree.
Hey,
I will agree with everything you said. I will agree with everything you said. Look, we have another one joining us, but I'm teetering on sliding them in just yet, mainly because the screen is black, and so I just didn't want to throw him on just in case. Now, if he does want to come on like that, I was like, if it is like the audio or if it is an entrance, then yeah, we'll throw you right on. But I just didn't want to throw him on. Hey, what's good? And then it's just like no one's there. Like, you know, it's just like, so look, just slide us a text real fast and look, we'll just throw you right in. We'll hop you right in. But we gotta hop
in like Jay White in them.
Like Jay White.
Oh no!
I be black and they just.
I kind of like that interest though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm digging it though. I'm digging it. Oh man, but we gotta get into WrestleMania 40, night 1. WrestleMania. Just trying to. Oh no, it's all cool. Matter of fact, just slide them right in. Oh, oops. Just slide it. Oops. Let me do it again. Slide them right in.
Slide them right in.
We got Brian Farmer Braxton with us. Hey, Farmer Braxton, how you living? Oh, my bad. He said something else. He said, I read this totally wrong. Read this. He says, no, I don't want on. Don't know what I was doing. Just trying to support. No, bro, we love Farmer Braxton so much. I was scared. I was like, man, it's gonna get heated, man.
Oh,
but one thing, I think one thing that we really can't get heated on is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Well, I'm gonna just throw it out. Who wants it?
I got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee.
Really?
And I get to be the different one here. See, I'm going Dom and Santos, man. Like, really? After what happened on SmackDown, and you had Carlito looking super, kind of disappointed that he wasn't the partner when clearly the fans wanted him to be the partner. He wanted to be the partner, but Ray's just like, yeah, that's cool and all that you're part of the LWO, but like I'm calling. I feel like it's going to be Ray and Santos getting this only because of this sets up the rubber match for Ray and Dom next year. And I think we're getting a Carlito turn after what happened on SmackDown. I think Carlito is going to turn his back on Ray and Dragon Lee and maybe possibly even join Legado, because it would make sense to have him there, because since Legado is basically generational talent, like that comes from wrestling families, you get Carlito in there, it makes the most sense. So
right.
You can completely justify an entire turn and him joining the group in one whole moment. And I think it makes more sense to kind of just be like, well, set up the rubber match for Ray and Dom next week or next year, because like I wouldn't just immediately just be like, Ray gets a 2-0 and that's it. Like, we're done with it. We can't even justify having another match at this point. I say get prepped for another one next year.
Oh, that's nice. And to be honest, I was going that route, for an entirely different reason. And I just mainly thought about everything this could do, just mainly with Dom comes out, when Dirty Dom is coming down in the entrance, and you're hearing the WrestleMania crowd boo the living hell out of him. He's doing everything. He's beating the hell out of his dad again. And he's doing, and again, yeah. Well, until he started. Yeah, he started beating his deadbeat dad until, he started getting a whooping and all that. But afterwards, it got a little bit better. But, Dominic, honestly, I feel like he's going to be the star in this match. And that's mainly how I was going about it, especially since I feel like we're going to see Damian Priest sometime tonight, right? I feel like the Judgment Day is going to be like one of the teams that's going to come out on top at WrestleMania. What's so funny? What's so funny? What I do?
That's just, I mean, it's no offense to him. It's just Damian Priest. It's just
well. Listen, he told Logan Paul to watch his back. He told Logan Paul to watch his back.
well, shoot. If I'm Logan Paul, I look at Seth Rollins. He all right. This man got whooped last week. He okay.
Hey, but that's the thing. I was mainly going and Santos Escobar. Right now, I like the work I like the work he's doing. I think he can be a top heel in the WWE. Right now, he just needs more. Like he just needs a whole lot more. Is this with a win over Rey Mysterio as well as Dragon Lee? I totally spaced out on Carlito. So I didn't even. As soon as you brought that into the fray, I was a little swayed there. So I'm bringing. I see what you did there, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Santos Escobar and Dirty Dom. Farmer Braxton says, "Sorry guys, don't want to ruin the show more than the random questions I asked." No, bro, we love the random questions, bro. It brings us through so much, bro. It brings us to it's great conversation. Please,
literally, I wouldn't be able to tell this man about Red Dead Redemption without that.
Okay, Farmer Braxton, maybe let's not talk about Red Dead Redemption. No, I'm just playing. I was like, maybe. But man, look, obviously, you guys saw the fight. You guys saw can we call it a fight?
Yeah.
Can we call it like a kerfuffle or something? We got to use a different word for it. But we saw, tussling. There it goes. We saw squabbling. Yeah, we saw AJ. We saw AJ Styles and LA Knight squabble. And it was pretty dope, to be honest with you. As soon as LA Knight fell and the table broke, you just hear somebody, whoa. It was super cool. They're hyped. And look, I didn't say this. Somebody at the TV station that I work at said this. They said AJ Styles looking a little too buff.
A little too yoked. Sipping that ginger juice.
Too yoked.
Too
yoked. And I was like, at first I was like, bro, I didn't really believe it until he took his shirt off, pause, when he was fighting LA Knight. And I was like, whoa. I had to
you know what I'm saying? It's always him.
Whoa.
But even looking at that, I was just like, yeah, okay, maybe the dude's looking swole for 40-something years old. And he's killing it right now. But you would feel like LA Knight needs this win after losing to Roman and kind of losing a little bit of his shine there. Justin, who do you got for this match?
I am going LA Knight. And that, to me, AJ feels like he's in a portion of his career where he's putting people over. And I could see him putting LA Knight over. Like, to me, LA Knight's kind of cooled off a little bit. Like he's still getting really awesome reactions, but it's not been like the same like it used to be, because they basically don't know what else to do with him outside after they were done with Roman. It was like, what else do we do with him here? And again, I will probably still continuously say it was too soon to throw him in there at Roman. You should have waited a little bit.
Right.
But a win over AJ Styles, that's massive for LA Knight. I think he's got some stuff coming up after this, so you go LA Knight here. AJ's kind of bulletproof. He can take another loss. Like, it's not like AJ's going to all of a sudden drop down to freaking jobber status because he lost to LA Knight or anything like that. Like, man's certified Hall of Famer at this point. Why not put the new guys over at this point? Get them built up. And then again, I just hope we get AJ Styles with another title run before he hangs up them boots. But other than that, I got LA Knight.
To everything that Justin said, I gotta say, yeah. Like I couldn't help it. But no, I gotta go LA Knight as well, because at this point of AJ Styles' career, I mean, he's done everything to do in a way. I mean, not everything. He's never won a Royal Rumble. I just had to throw that in there. In terms of LA Knight, I mean, LA Knight needs to win more than AJ would need. And, I agree. He did kind of lose some steam coming from his feud with Roman. Granted, he was in that Royal Rumble Fatal 4-Way, which was good for him to be still around that caliber of main event. But, yeah, a win for him over AJ Styles will do more for him than AJ Styles going over LA Knight. So, yeah.
No, I gotta agree with all you guys. I gotta go LA Knight here, mainly because like it's one of those things.
How dare I?
I couldn't get it out. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think you guys hit the nail on the head. AJ Styles is going to get a nice pop, whether he's gone for a week or whether he's gone for a year. Every AJ Styles is loved regardless. So just based off that, you can, like you said, he could take a loss. Like LA Knight, I feel like needs a W. I feel like he was screwed out of an opportunity as soon as he lost to Roman because people like Devin saw how hot he was, wanted to shoot him up to the top so he could get his ass beat, and then go back to the bottom. That's pretty much what I see here.
Well, he didn't go to the. You make it seem like he wrestling in NXT level up.
Man, look,
he just you know,
we all
slow down.
we all love Bray Wyatt. We all love Bray Wyatt. But you mean to tell me you was in love with that LA Knight Bray Wyatt match?
Wait, how'd you get to this? How'd you get to this conclusion?
Whoa. How did we get from point A to point B?
I'm just talking about the decline. I'm just talking about the decline. The decline of LA Knight.
No offense to Bray Wyatt, but coming from that to with everything he did with Roman, that was huge. Not even that. Coming from when he was Max Dupree, when he was supposed to be Maxine's whoever I thought they were supposed to be brother and sister.
Brother, yeah.
And look at him now. So shoot, he can't do nothing wrong because he's already done it. He already did it.
But we can agree that he can't lose, right? Like that just can't happen.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Not
right
like
now,
big pro,
no.
yeah, not big pro, matches like this. A fatal 4-way, let somebody else eat the pin like AJ did.
Yeah.
But something like this is must win.
Here goes a match that Devin his eyes are gonna be glued to this match. We got Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill taking on Damage Control. Devin, I gotta start off with you right here. Who do you have in this match? And why is it Jade Cargill?
Because the storm is coming, as they say. As she say, all right, it's gonna be a storm in Philly. So it makes no sense for them to have Jade Cargill starting her WrestleMania debut and lose. Then I have to go find Triple H, Paul. I don't even care what Drew McIntyre say. I'm gonna be like Paul Levesque. What's wrong with you? So yeah, I got Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill and Naomi for the win over Damage Control. And I mean, look, I hate to pin women tag team champions, but it's Jade Cargill, so I gotta let it slide.
You'll let it slide. No, that's fine. That's fine. Justin, who you got?
I'm on the same boat here. I'm going Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. It's again, you're not pinning Jade. You're not having Jade lose her first match at WrestleMania. Ain't happening. It sucks because Asuka's basically going to be on a losing end again because she's got her reverse Undertaker streak. She just keeps losing all the time, and it's kind of depressing a little bit because we all love Asuka and we hate to see her lose, but this is one of them situations where she's got a woman that we all kind of have to, get used to still in Jade because there's still a lot of people that, haven't really adapted to Jade Cargill. I have, me, I've been the biggest Jade Cargill freaking, like, what's the word I'm not going to say hater because I don't hate Jade Cargill. I think the woman has a great look. I think she has everything she can be to be a star, except she's missing the one thing, and that's the in-ring. And that's all I want to see is the in-ring improve. And again, I thought she had a great showing in the Rumble. I hope that when she's in this match, I hope it's not just, she's just standing on the ring apron. She's going to be the big hot tag. She comes in with a flurry and then it's over. Like, that won't give us anything like that. So I hope this is going to be her show out moment. And, because I'm starting to get on the Jade train right now, and I don't want to jump off again at this point. So show out, Jade. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And first off, huge shout out to Farmer Braxton. Justin knows his ish. And that's a fact.
That's why he the boss.
That's why he the boss.
It's not a gimmick. It's the real thing.
Hey, I agree with everything the boss said, man. And look, yeah, Jade Cargill, I do want to. Honestly, watching her in this six woman tag pretty much shows that WWE couldn't get her to improve in the ring, which is why she's in this tag. Like, if we're being honest, which is also it's depleting. Now I'm trying to figure out, what's really going on. And I'm not talking about behind the scenes, but like what's not clicking. Like what's not connecting. And so that's one thing that I'm really interested in seeing. But I really don't. Oh, also another thing, is a reverse streak that bad? Like, just imagine Asuka just trying to fight everybody, and when it come WrestleMania time, because she's just like, I just want to win. Like, I just want to win, and she puts on banger matches. She still kind of loses them, but she still like we start gathering more sympathy.
Do you really want to say that you have a streak where you're 0 and like eventually say she hits Taker levels? Do you really want to say you're 0 and 22 at WrestleMania? Come on here.
It would be crazy.
How about 0 and 7? 0 and 7.
I hope she doesn't even hit streak like next year. And so no more Asuka losing. This is ridiculous.
You don't want her to win and like the whole arena going silent. Like, she really won. You got that dude again. Like,
just imagine she takes down Jade Cargill like 3 years later. Like,
everybody just sitting there like, yeah, we all know Asuka's gonna lose, and then she wins. And they're all like, whoa, wait a minute.
Right, yeah. People are passing out. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I would love to see that. But I definitely got Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair winning. Of course, I got, you know what, I ain't even gonna say. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. But I'm gonna tell you guys later as well. But it's the 6-pack. No, it's not nothing crazy. It's not nothing crazy. I was just saying Naomi was gonna be the weakest link in this. Like, obviously, Jade Cargill's gonna get her spot. Obviously, Bianca Belair. I think Naomi just gets her ass beat for most of the match.
I mean, if I have to be the guy to say it, I think Dakota Kai is kind of the odd one out here, but we're not going to go there.
Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, I feel like if she's perfect, like, she could sell. So it's like, and that's good. Sad. I feel like that's sad as a wrestler. You know what, Dolph Ziggler? I don't want you to win. Right, yeah, you're just so perfect at getting your ass beat.
You know how to make everybody feel like you just died. Like, come on.
Insane, man. It's insane. We got to get into this 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. We got Damian Priest, Finn Balor, who I still predict we're going to see Damian Priest at some point in time cash in this money in the big briefcase to beat Logan Paul. But you got R-Truth versus The Miz, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, of course, DIY, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and of course, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Justin, who do you have in this AEW match?
So I'm a little disappointed on how we handled this match here, because I thought the story we were telling with R-Truth was only going to lead to a 2-on-2. We were just going to get Awesome Truth. We were just going to get Awesome Truth versus Judgment Day. And then they went with this giant, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's, you know me, I'm not big on the tag team titles being split. I would rather them keep them together, float them across both shows. It just makes the division better. You make it one big division. I think it's more beneficial to the tag division than having two separate divisions and then just being like, well, we got it working for a little bit, and then we're going to get repetitive for the next 3 months, 4 months kind of thing. I would rather it be like you can take the titles over to SmackDown and your champions can challenge one team and then come back to Raw and challenge another team kind of thing. Pay-per-views can basically be like, triple threats between multiple teams on shows kind of thing. Michael Cole, to me, on Monday, really kind of is really feel like he threw the spoiler out there that they're splitting tag titles, and I'm not cool with that. But that's just everything he said. Just said we're splitting these titles up. We're going back to 2 tag divisions. I thought we were going to get 2-on-2. Awesome Truth was going to win the tag team titles, and we were just going to go from there. Now we're going to have to, decide on who's going to be both champions. If I'm going to have to choose, because I feel like, again, I've been back and forth on this decision the whole time, I'm going Awesome Truth wins the Raw tag team titles, and DIY win the SmackDown tag team titles.
Ooh. Devin, your thoughts?
Man, this match is all over the place, and I agree with everything you said in terms of just. I thought our truth and Miz was just going to build to WrestleMania, and now we got all this. And yeah, I agree because Michael Cole, when he said that, I'm thinking now it's going to end up somehow one guy on one team's on one side, the other guy, and they both pull one each belt and split it. So, man, I'm going to say, and I guess this is going to show my attention to the tag team division currently. I'm gonna go ahead and say that R-Truth and the Miz will take the Raw tag team championships. I will agree with Justin with that, but I will go with Pete Dunne. I was about to call him Butch, so it threw me off. And Tyler Bate for the SmackDown tag team championships.
God, I hated that name. I'm so glad that's over.
That's why when it came to my head, I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't gotta say that no more.
See, and I think we can all come to an agreement that we believe Awesome Truth. They wouldn't build up Awesome Truth this much for them to just lose at Mania like that. I definitely got Awesome Truth winning, but I'm throwing in Grayson Waller and Austin Theory because we've been seeing them so much. They've been I feel like they've been shoved down our throats. And there's some people that really, really like Grayson Waller. I like Grayson Waller in ring. I just hate his finisher. I think it's stupid. But I think his I don't like it. I don't like his promo. It's not the accent. I'm not racist. I just don't like the promos. I just don't like his promos. That's all it is. Austin Theory, I love Austin Theory. There's nothing Austin Theory can't do in my eyes. So I do think WWE is high on both parties, and I think they could do something. So I'm going Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and Awesome Truth.
I mean, I'm gonna pop if Grayson Waller and Austin Theory win some tag titles. I'm gonna mark out like a maniac. I'm like, Grayson Waller's got a title.
Grayson Waller, you like drop to your knees finally. Oh man, and I feel like this is gonna be split. This is gonna be split. Jay versus Jimmy. I think I have to start off with Devin. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to start off with Devin mainly because I feel like this match is like burning in this man. Like I feel like he's gonna throw up while this match is happening. He just can't contain himself. Like he won't be able to take it. Like Devin, how do you feel? Who do you have winning this match?
See, that's a feeling for another match that's on another card on another night. So, but you was on the right, you was in the right ballpark just at the wrong time. But no, I'm gonna go with Jay. I'm gonna go with Jay Uso beating his brother Jimmy because I feel like it's been a long time coming. Jimmy didn't cost this man 2 things ago. The tag team, no, I'm sorry, 3. The undisputed championship at SummerSlam, the tag team championships he had with Cody Rhodes, the Intercontinental Championship with Gunther. Like, come on, it's got to be at some type of point for payback because you costed me gold. I could have been a multiple champion by now. I could have really been main event Jey Uso with my brother hating on me. So that's why I feel like if he loses to his brother, it's just like, dang. So I'm one for main event Jey Uso.
Justin.
I'm team Yeet too. Yeet all the way. Like listen, I when it started off with the whole SummerSlam thing and it turned into, Jimmy turned on Jay and we did the way it went down. I wasn't happy with it because first off, why are we breaking the Usos up? Ridiculous. Second off, it's like the way they did it was dumb. Just having Jimmy come out and be like, "No, Us, I want you to be like Roman, Us." Like it just so stupid, just so dumb. They handled that so piss poor. It's my interest in it was not there, and it's like I don't know what it is. Lately, I think after that little face-to-face they had, the promo, I'm a little more interested in it than I was originally going into it. So, to me, I feel like this is not only going to be a WrestleMania where most of Judgment Day is not going to be very successful. I think this is a straight up just Bloodline isn't going to be very successful except for one night, and that's about it.
That's crazy. I was cracking up because it just sounded like a musical. You were just like, I just didn't want you to be like Roman Oos. Like, I just didn't want you to go. I totally forgot about that. That is so crazy.
I forgot that one.
Jay Uso has been killing it for the longest. I mean, Roman, we know how amazing his run has been until 2023. We know how amazing like Roman has been, but Jay alongside him and then distancing himself away from Roman and continuing to still keep that buzz, joining Cody Rhodes as well. Like this man has been killing it. There's no reason for Jim. I see no reason for Jimmy to win whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna go with Jay, brother versus brother.
Just picture what Philly's gonna be like doing this.
It's gonna be nasty, man.
That would be crazy.
Nuts.
It's gonna be so nasty. Just like Sami Zayn's chest after he takes on Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Justin, who do you have?
So I've said it multiple times. You've probably seen me say it. I've said it too in chats everywhere. Just Sammy's already had the Intercontinental Championship. Sammy's already had his WrestleMania moment. This matchup should have been Chad Gable. Easily.
Yes.
Easily. I love Sami Zayn. I'm not trying to run down Sami Zayn. I'm a big fan of Sami Zayn. I think this match is going to be insane, but I don't see Sami winning this, and I don't think Sami should win this because again, the only person that should be dethroning Gunther is Chad Gable. With this reign that Gunther's had, you want to put somebody new over. You don't want to Sami Zayn's already up here. He's already proven that he's a main eventer. He's already proven how good he is and how much of an underdog he is. He doesn't need this right now. We don't need another Sami Zayn Intercontinental Championship. We need somebody else to beat Gunther and get elevated. And that's why Chad Gable to me has always been a one. Again, that story that he has of not only do I need to beat Gunther to redeem myself, but I got to redeem for my kids. That is a way more intriguing story than Sami just going, well, I didn't have anything to do at WrestleMania, but I guess I'll face Gunther. It's just the way they handled it on Raw. I wasn't a fan either because it just feels like they're telling Gable's story through Sami. And I don't like that. I don't like how they handled that. If you were just going to tell the story of, I don't want to see my family upset and everything else, well, why aren't we telling Chad Gable's version of it instead of, I've already seen my family cry. You've seen your family cry. I mean, I get it. Sammy's had it happen too at Elimination Chamber. We get it. His family was disappointed because he didn't beat Roman. We understood. But again, Sammy's already been elevated here. We got a full-blown, convincing story with Chad Gable. You make sure you put that title on Chad Gable instead of anybody else. At this point, I don't see Sami winning this. I'm going Gunther.
Devin.
I can't disagree at all because if Chad Gable was in this match with Gunther, I'd probably have a different output on it. But given that it's Sami Zayn and I've seen his underdog story at Elimination Chamber, no. Because you already had you already had the IC belt. So, I mean, it's not like if he wins it, I'm like, oh, shoot, he never won this championship. He already had it. And, yeah, I agree with Justin. If somebody's going to beat Gunther on the run that he's went with this Intercontinental Championship, it got to be somebody that it's going to make them after that so that he can set his sights on higher stakes. Not Sami Zayn. That'll be just another reign of the IC belt. It will be flat. So, no, I got the reign general all the way.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's IC reign has always been flat. I can't remember a single Sami Zayn reign where I was just all the way just 100% sold in, intrigued with what he was doing. It didn't even have to be as dominant as Gunther. It could have been just a nice short reign. Instead, he didn't really do too much with it. Gunther's killing it right now. I agree with pretty much 90% of what you guys said about just this is Chad Gable's moment. This was Chad Gable's moment and he was robbed. And I just wish there was more people that felt that way and we could have had a Chad Gable takeover and we could push Sami Zayn's ugly ass out of this picture so we can actually throw Chad Gable in there. Like that's something that I wish a lot more people
Semi
felt
turn
passionately
heel.
about. Yeah, I feel like, but that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people are more distracted on, Cody getting robbed more than Chad Gable. So I think Chad Gable just got screwed in that matter. As Devin likes to refer to them as Cody crybabies. So it's just one of those
So here's a
things.
crazy take right here.
Yeah,
Wasn't Gable's last match that he lost to Gunther in Gable's hometown?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
how about do it at Bash at Berlin and have Gable beat him there? Have him beat Gunther in his hometown. That would be nuts.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
That would be
But
nuts. In his home country, he beats him. Like,
but
you beat
does
me in front of my family, I'm going to beat you in front of your family. Like, that would be wild.
Creative question: does Gunther shake hands with him afterwards, or no? Just let Chad Gable celebrate.
I mean,
You
if
put him
Gunther
over,
shook
like,
his hand, I would be mind blown. If that man
yeah,
just
right.
walks up, if that man goes through a freaking war with Chad Gable, Gable wins, and Gunther gets up and shakes his hand and you could just kind of see him mouth the words of just, you went to war with me. You've basically never given up this coming back to face me thing. Like, you deserve this kind of thing. And like Gunther puts him straight over and then just walks out. Like, I would be mind blown.
I'm telling you, that'd be a hey. Paul Levesque, hey, call us, hit us up,
Ain't it?
hit us up, creative team.
The boss is cooking, man. Are you smelling what the boss is cooking?
What the boss, man?
Stepping on your turf, Rock. All right.
you just what did you kill Cal yet? You got a cow killed already?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hit him with them. Look at you now.
Look at you now. Look at you now.
That's so crazy. Oh man, look. Two more matches for WrestleMania 40 Night 1. And the only reason why we have to shorten up Night 1 right now, and we'll get into Night 2 a little while later, is because
my girlfriend's so excited for WrestleMania.
No, I don't think she's really excited. I think she's more so just waiting for me to get out of her way. Like, she's because look, I'm unavailable as soon as WrestleMania starts. I feel like that's everybody. They're like, look, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna just be straight to the point. I got Rhea Ripley in here. There is no reason Becky Lynch should come in here and try to ruin what Rhea Ripley has going. I want Rhea Ripley to take this title and go. I want her to take this the extra mile. So that's. I just have to throw that out there. I got Rhea Ripley.
I want her to be like Roman.
I'm with you.
I want her to be better than Roman. That's what I want to be.
I'm with you. Rhea retains here. I don't think Becky needs to win the title just yet. I think she can, again, keep the chase going. Becky's usually good when it comes to the chase. So I say keep it going. I know Rhea's reign hasn't really been the greatest thing. She's kind of had very few defenses as well. But I don't know. I think we can get more out of her right now at staying as champion for a little bit before you decide to just throw the title on Becky. So I'm going mommy retains.
Yes. Devin.
I third everything because Becky Lynch has already been to the top, and really Rhea Ripley, this is her time now. This isn't 2019. I'm sorry, Becky Lynch. So I gotta go with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. All across the board. But I feel like this is gonna be a little different. The main event of WrestleMania 40, Night 1. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the final boss, but he's a fake boss. We got the real one right here in front of us.
That's why he had to put final in there, because the trademark.
Exactly, final. But Justin is the boss. Justin is the.
Hey, listen, if Rock was willing to pay me, I would probably hand over that trademark in a heartbeat. So.
Yeah, see, look at that, Paul, Dwayne. You guys gotta hit us up. With the quickness. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Roman Reigns taking on Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. Man, a lot of people think that Seth Rollins is gonna turn, but also a lot of people are looking at The Rock, thinking they might turn as well. Devin, you said this might be the match you were gonna throw up on. If not this one, then the match tomorrow. The match Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's Sunday.
Your thoughts on this match?
Well, I won't be throwing up tomorrow because there's always tomorrow after tomorrow. You
The
just
day
know what
after
I'm
tomorrow.
cooking. Here we go. Thank you.
What?
I feel like R-Truth right now.
There's always tomorrow after tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That follows that tomorrow. That's before that tomorrow. That comes the tomorrow after tomorrow. Like,
He's like, what I really mean is, I'll see you guys next week.
We'll see. But for Saturday, this tag team, the biggest tag team match they say, I'm gonna go Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna say that they're gonna win. And you know what? Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. The stipulation was if they lost, then if Cody won. Wait. I'm sorry.
If Cody and Seth win, it's a fair fight. It's just a Roman Cody one-on-one, nothing. No interference, no nothing. If Rock and Roman win, it's bloodline rules, which means ensue chaos.
Yes.
You know what? I take this back then. I thought it was the other way around. I want to see everything get thrown at the wall come Sunday. So, yeah, I'm gonna say they're gonna lose. You know, I want them to overbook the mess out. I want them to Tony Khan this, man. Just overbook the mess out of it. Just MJF, Jay White this match, man. Had Cody out there with one leg.
Solo Sikoa gonna come out there like Paul White outside the ring, just come body his way out from the ring. Like that's nuts. But Justin, your thoughts? Oh, Devin, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Devin
that was pretty much it. I want to see Anarchy come Sunday. So if that's what I gotta do to see it, then I want to see it.
Justin, your thoughts?
So, my take on this whole tag team match wasn't needed. Basically, Roman and Cody was already going to be an overbooked mess to begin with. You were going to have 65 interferences, 5 ref bumps, and a Paul Heyman freaking like injury or something like that. Who the heck knows? You can't tell me they weren't going to have just another same old Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania with Solo showing up and Jimmy showing up and Heyman probably trying to get involved and everything else. At this point, I think it's obvious. I think this match is pretty obvious. It's Rock and Roman winning this. I'm not a fan of it because I don't like the decision to have your Royal Rumble and number one contender taking a loss the night before he's supposed to challenge for the championship, and how stupid that just looks. How you just go, he just lost, so why in the world should we believe that he's going to win right now the next night? Like, it just looks stupid the entire time. Like, you could have just immediately gotten to this whole point without adding this extra step of this tag match to me. But to me, at this point, if you're gonna go all out with it, go all out with it. And the only way you go all out with it is Rock and Roman win. And I have a lot to say if we talk about the Cody and Roman match. So I'm ready for it.
Oh man, I was just thinking of the rundown of what was gonna happen in this Rock and Roman match, because Rock and Roman, Jesus Christ, in this Roman and Cody match. Because I feel like I know exactly what's gonna happen, exactly who we're going to see. If you and I feel like we're
that's what they want you to think.
But that's what's gonna happen though, because I don't think The Rock is gonna show up and take a L. I don't think The Rock is gonna show up, take a L, and go through all this at all. No, number one, his ego can't take it. He didn't show up to lose. Not Dwayne. So Dwayne and Cody and Seth, they can lose and literally not suffer any. They won't have to worry about a damn thing. This is WrestleMania. You have to go all, as you said, you have to go all out. So I agree with you guys. I got Rock and Roman winning, and then we're gonna have an explosive match at night 2. So look, man, Justin, actually, are you free? What are you doing tomorrow morning? What time is it right now, actually?
For me, it is 8:00. So
8:00. So we're 3. So me 3 hours. Devin is 7:00 over there, right?
I got a question for you. did you want to do like where we see what happens night one, come back maybe Sunday,
Also, you want to come back
and
Sunday?
have our then we can be prep for what we think gonna happen for night two. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Are you busy at all, Justin, on Sunday?
Nope, I am available.
Say no more.
Yeah,
So the three
Sunday
of
be
us
better.
I was actually made a promise to somebody, and it was a loose promise. It wasn't nothing. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, you're a whore. You didn't keep it," But it was a loose promise. It was a loose promise. But we have somebody else that could be joining us. Devin actually referred to him earlier, so I'll just spoil it right there. Devin, you talked about him earlier. So me and Justin we got some work to do. We have a long Sunday ahead of us. If you catch my drift.
Oh, wait a minute. All right. Sorry,
Yeah. That's who it is, Devin. Unfortunately.
I think it's coming.
I am honestly excited. I'm just not a real expressive person sometimes. So I mean,
well, hug the man already. Hug him. Well, you can just go and hug him already. Dang.
I mean, when I was at Raw, when I seen The Rock, did I hop over the barricade and hug him? I just
did you want to though?
True, but I didn't want to go to jail.
You can't tell me Rock don't give good hugs, probably.
I don't know, man. He be whooping reps, man. I don't know.
I was about to say them arms are as big as his one arm is as big as my head, so that man would probably squeeze someone's head off if he tried to hug him.
You seen him smack his arm? Chills. And just like it sound like
it's like chills. I'm like, damn, brick wall on there.
Right, I'm telling you. I was watching First Take and everybody started shaking. It was like an earthquake. I was like, what's happening, man? Like that was The Rock, man. That was Dwayne. That was the boulder. And shout out to Farmer Braxton. He says, I will watch your Sunday. And Farmer Braxton, look, man, we appreciate you for the support as well. We appreciate you. And look, man, if you do want to slide in, if you have any questions, my brother, look, we are fair game. You are just as a part of this show as all of us are. So we appreciate you for sliding out. Justin, we definitely appreciate you for sliding out. And man, I can't wait to talk to you on Sunday because, like I said, bring Tums. Bring Tums. It's gonna be a rough day for us.
We ain't going down without the fight. All right.
Oh no, exactly.
We ain't going down without a fight. Listen, we may be tag teamed here, but we got a tag team right here. And if it's gonna be 2-on-2, we ain't going down. We're going tag war here.
Exactly.
We got our own biggest WrestleMania tag team match.
Oh, right, exactly.
Who needs
the one? Here we go.
Who needs Roman?
This is the one. So, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, we'll be back on Sunday.